This is Sellavin. I'll give you my latest review of double premiere episode Naruto Shippuden, episode 327, 328. It starts off with the first episode called The Nine Tails. This episode was mostly flashback. It's flashback. It starts off as the Nine Tails remembering all the things that were done to him, all the abuse, technically not abuse, but all the people that tried to use him, Madara Uchiha, people who tried to influence their will him, Madara Uchiha, the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju, his wife, Mito Uzumaki, the first Hokage's wife, then Kushina Uzumaki, Naruto's mom, who was the second Jinchuriki to the Nine Tails, and finally Naruto himself. Technically, Naruto never influenced his will on him, but you get the idea. This is about the Nine Tails not trusting people, not trusting anybody that he's known all his life, all his existence. Like, he doesn't trust anybody. It starts off as the Nine Tails awakens after the sealing spell that the fourth Hokage imposed. Like, you know, when he sealed the Nine Tails for the first time. Nine Tails awakes, knowing he's sealed in this caged room of despair and darkness, like a cell with leaky water pipes. That's what you call his inner chamber. That's what I would call it, an inner chamber where the Nine Tails self-conscious is stored. Starts off with Nine Tails saying, so they managed to seal me within this brat, this little baby. The Nine Tails wants out mostly, so he does what he wants. He waits for his opportunity, waits patiently for Naruto to grow up into a strong enough person to harness his power to weaken the seal. The thing is, the seal is like a rope pulled at both ends. Like, you have one side that's Naruto, and the other side is the Nine Tails. You see, the Nine Tails is slowly sending power towards Naruto, edge by edge, hoping when Naruto pulls on that edge, the doors will eventually open, and the Nine Tails will flow out. However, doesn't happen right away. After all, Naruto is just a baby. Eventually, he grows. Eventually, the Nine Tails keeps sending the power, sending it eventually piece by piece. But Naruto's not yet mature enough. It starts off with Naruto kind of sucking, what you call not good. You see, at the Ninja Academy, he's like what you call the class clown. He's the class clown. He didn't have a lot of friends. People know him, but he was a troublemaker. That's the problem with him. He was a troublemaker because, after all, people remember he had the Nine Tails in it, so people avoided that. But that's what. So eventually, the Nine Tails kept waiting. He was saying, this kid is such a fool. He'll never eventually have power at this rate. Until finally, boom! Like, the Nine Tails eventually gets like his chance. I'm using this as a visual aid, if you get. Eventually gets his chance, and slowly Naruto starts to respond. It only happens when Naruto needs it the most, like, it happened when his life is danger. He remembered Naruto's very first fight, when he found out that what you call one of his teachers was a traitor and tried to kill his other teacher, Aruka. What do you call it? I forgot his name. Not his name, but you get the idea. This was the first episode of Naruto that were started. We're talking a long time ago, years ago. Like, then eventually you get to Naruto getting into more fights, and eventually when his life's in danger. After his first fight with Zawada, things start to go well. As my hand opens, like I said again, this is a visual aid. Things start to go well for the Nine Tails. He's saying that my power is starting to take shape of the fox inside the boy. Soon everything will go well. Things start to go even well for the Nine Tails, because this is his plan. Sending power to Naruto's way, so when Naruto eventually uses that power, the seal will weaken, and eventually everything will come out at once. He wants out. He doesn't want to be a Jinchuriki. He doesn't want to be used for a tool. He doesn't want that. He doesn't like humans. He doesn't trust them. Eventually, as the story continues, Naruto eventually learned to control the Nine Tails. For example, after the fight, meaning Zabuza, after he meets Jiraiya, Jiraiya even teaches him how to harness the power of the power up the Nine Tails only when it's time, even not knowing that that's what the fox wants. He knows he's waiting for his opportunity. As things start to go, you get more flashbacks. For example, Sasuke leaving the Hidden Leaf Village to go join Orochimaru. Naruto goes on what you call his awakening form. Like, he's covered in Nine Tails' cloak. Like, he's covered in the fox's rampage. Like, he's covered in his power. Then the next time he does it again, like after the Akashi kidnaps Gaara, who was the Kazekage, then things go. So like they managed to seal the Nine Tails, because during the time when Naruto was with Jiraiya, Jiraiya had the key to the seal spell. Like, Jiraiya's not stupid. He knows that eventually Naruto will gain control of the power, but he knows that Naruto's power is too dangerous sometimes. So when the fourth Hokage died, and since Jiraiya was his teacher, the fourth Hokage Minato left him the sealing key formula just in case of an emergency. And trust me, that came in handy in the story. Things are getting well in the story, even though this seems mostly filler. As things start to go well, there's Naruto's next rampage, where he covered in Nine Tails Fox's fourth tail. Like that, he's done it before. And when Jiraiya and him went training, like, he went on a rampage in front of Orochimaru. He wanted to kill Orochimaru for taking Sasuke away. Like, remember, Sasuke went to Orochimaru of his own free will. Things went bad. As things went bad, like, Naruto desperately wanted the power here, so he surrendered himself to the fox. This was a bad move, because this is exactly what the foxes wanted. Then the fight with Sasuke happens later. The pendant gets off. The pendant's also a conduit for the seal, like a medium, because it has the power to restrain the Jinchuriki host. After all, it's the first Hokage's necklace. It acts as he made it so it would stop the Jinchuriki's rampage. Like, that's the way it is. And then when the pendant goes on, Naruto's having a conversation with the fox. They need to show him our power. Who do you want to kill? But Naruto now knows that power is too dangerous. He's getting smarter by the storyline through the flashbacks. If you watch the whole series, then you know what I'm talking about. And finally, it's Naruto's next rampage. This is like 5. This is the only other time he ever does this. This is when Hinata is struck down by pain right in front of him. Struck down, and confesses it, even after confessing her love for him. Like, struck down. Hinata was always what you call the sweet girl, a type that truly loved Naruto, really cared about Naruto, willing to die for him, and this proved that in this chapter. And once again, Naruto went on a rampage. This in turn led to Naruto going into what you call six-tail form. Like, as the fox goes on a rampage trying to fight pain, and then Naruto, the seal is starting to weaken. The seal is starting to weaken. He's desperately losing himself to the fox's will, overcome by hatred. Then he's about to remove the seal, and guess what shows up? The fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, Naruto's father. This is what you call a lucky move right now. This is called safe zone, because this was a very important part in the Naruto chapter, because Naruto finally gets to see his father, and he knows everything, and the seal is once again done. As it continues, the fox's plans are ruined. Like, now that the seal has been rebuilt by the fourth Hokage, he can't get his way now. However, the seal is only rebuilt for the last time. Minato says it's only for one last time. He can't do it again. Like, this is what you call his last gift to him. His last gift. This was very controversial, but the Nine Tails is also smart. He eventually, as the story progresses, Naruto gets the key to the Nine Tails seal, with the Nine Tails sealing formula, the fourth Hokage's key. This way, you see, the fourth Hokage always intended for Naruto to have the power, and then one day undo the seal, because he wanted him to use the power to fight the masked man, being Madara and Tobi. That's what you expect from this. Lots of fighting, lots of action, lots of impact. Then Then when there's the fight with Naruto and the fox, that fight was epic because Naruto finally gains some control of the Nine Tails' power, and even beats the. The Nine Tails even started to doubt himself a little bit, like, where did this power come from? What on earth is this boy? This boy who couldn't beat a fly could now beat me? This is what you call a very, very controversial chapter, because this is all flashback of what's going on. Then there's the next part. The next part is a little bit flashback too, but also keeps the main story. For that, it starts off with Naruto seeing Sun Goku, the four tails monkey, gorilla or whatever, or ape. As it continues, Naruto's trying to free. Trying to free the Four Tails, trying to help him, but the Four Tails still doesn't trust him because he hates. He's like the Nine-tailed Fox. He doesn't believe in humans. He doesn't believe in people because people try to use their power for a long time. For example, Toby himself, the Masked Man. This chapter is very controversial. What you call epic, because part of it is the second episode. Because this second episode is called Kurama. This is the second part, Kurama, and that's the Nine Tails' true name. Because they all have names. All the tail beasts have names. This chapter is all about. This chapter is about filler, but it's also about storytelling. Naruto tries to free the Four Tails, and he does at the end. He frees the Tails, and even the Nine Tails is starting to remember. And even Naruto says this, and it says, Naruto, if you truly want to prove something to us tail beasts, then keep doing what you're doing to us and free us from this curse. Like, that's not the way it sounded in this episode, but this is all straight out of the manga. All of it straight up, except for the first part, which is just filler. But Nine Tails is starting to acknowledge, like, as Naruto frees Son Goku from this, and Naruto says, that's it, keep doing what you're doing. He's starting to smile. Kurama is starting to smile. This is all expected from this. These chapters were both double-edged. Like I said, this is like part filler and also part story. The first part may be a little filler, but the second part is definitely part filler and mostly story. This is all flashback episodes. And but trust me on this, as a Naruto fan, things are getting right on course. Because eventually you'll get from this to this. Yeah. If you see Naruto's full-tail beast form, trust me. I guarantee you that all of this is going in the right direction. Trust me. Alright, this is Sellavin Adams signing off, giving you my latest review. Hope, comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for your time. Signing off.